everyone, Vito here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome back to another episode of Beato the Vito. I have got Josh back with me here, and we are going to be playing 2,000 points of Space Wolves, and I'm going to be playing Emperor's Children. That's right, I am playing Emperor's Children. I haven't played Emperor's Children in a long time. Maybe 6 months, I think it's been. So it's been quite a while since I played Emperor's Children. And I'm really excited, especially because of the new Psychic Awakening, Faith, and Fury. They've got some really cool updates, really awesome warlord traits, and stratagems that I'm really excited to be trying out. So with the new Emperor's Children, be expected to see a lot more Emperor's Children being played by me. If you would like to check out all the really cool events that are happening, please make sure to go to our Facebook page to check all that really great content and all the really cool shows that are going to be coming out. I'm really excited for it, so make sure that you are too. But until then, folks, let's take a look at the armies and the board. Taking a look now at 2,000 points of Emperor's Children. I'm just fielding one battalion. I'm really excited to see what this will do. This is the first time I'm taking this army. So let's take a nice dive in deep to see what is what in this army. I'm going to be taking a Demon Prince right over here. This is going to be my general for today. A little bit of a Mark of Dave, so Rule of Cool, as I really love the conversion that I did with this Demon Prince. So it's going to be armed with wings and dual malefic talons. Demon Prince has really got a really big update. They're actually 100 and I believe it's 65 points. It used to be 180 points, so they got a really nice hit. So like I said, this Demon Prince is going to have wings and double malefic talons. For my warlord trait, I'm going to be taking, like I said, from Psychic Awakening, Faith, and Fury, and I'm going to be taking the warlord trait Loathsome Grace. When a charge roll is made for this warlord, I can re-roll the dice. In addition, if this warlord makes a charge move or performs a heroic intervention, I could add 1 to the strength and attack characteristics until the end of the fight sequence. And for the artifact I'm going to be taking, it's going to be the Armor of Abhorrence. Enemy units cannot take Overwatch against me, and if enemy units fail morale tests while they're within 6 inches of him, it does 1 additional model flees. So that's pretty cool with the Armor of Abhorrence. I'm essentially mostly just taking it for no Overwatch, as that is pretty powerful. And the psychic power that I'm going to be taking for my Demon Prince is going to be Diabolic Strength. If I get that off, it gives me +2 strength and 1 additional attack. Going down the line of characters, I do have a Terminator Lord with a Power Fist and a Combi Plasma, and he does have the Mark of Slaanesh. And then for my last character, yes, this is a Dark Apostle. Unfortunately, we don't have a Chaos Sorcerer in the collection. Hopefully I can get one painted up. But I am going to be counting this guy as a Chaos Sorcerer for his spells, or psychic powers, I should say. I'm going to be using a Warp Time and Prescience. Going now into troop choices, because I am Emperor's Children, I am allowed to take Noise Marines as my troop choices. So I'm going to be taking 2 units of 10 Noise Marines. All of them are going to be armed with their sonic blaster or sonic weapons. One of them is going to be a Blastmaster. I did upgrade the captain over here with a Doom Siren, and I also upgraded him to have a sonic blaster as well. We have this squad over here that is upgraded the exact same way, and then we have a gigantic squad of 20 that is armed the exact same way, except we have 2 Blastmasters in this squad. For the big squad of 20 Noise Marines, I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 command points for combat elixirs, which allows to give this big squad of 20 here +1 toughness, making them toughness 5. Going now into heavy support, I have a unit, 2 units of Havocs with the Reaper chain cannons, and then the champions in the squad, or the sergeants, are going to have flamers, and then we have a squad here of 3 obliterators. In elites, I have 2 Hellbrutes with their fists, and a little bit of Market Dave, so they both have las cannons, and then I had a little points left over, so I took a squad of 15 cultists. And that is going to equal 2,000 points of Emperor's Children. Now we're going to take a look at 2,000 points of Space Wolves. Josh, where would you like to start?
Okay, I have a battalion, a vanguard, and I brought an auxiliary unit. Let's start on the left. The auxiliary unit is my Vinicare Assassin. And then above that is my vanguard. I've got 3 dreadnoughts and Njal, Stormcaller. The left one is Murderfang with his standard claws. Then there's the Redemptor dreadnought. I've given him two Stormbolters, the Onslaught Cannon, and the Heavy Onslaught Cannon. And then to the right is the Invictor with his standard gear. And the Invictor actually has the Incendium Cannon on it. Okay. And then moving on to the battalion, my HQ choices are a Primaris Wolflord and a Primaris Battle Leader. I gave a Power Sword to the Primaris Wolflord, and he's going to be my Warlord. He will have... I gave him the Saga of the Hunter, which is he can advance and charge. And then if somehow he pulls off this advance and charge, then he will then be able to add that to the rest of the army the following phase. The battle leader actually has my relic though, and I gave him the Armor of Russ. As far as infantry choices, I have a 10-man squad of Grey Hunters, standard gear, with the exception that the sergeant has a Power Fist, and the Wolfguard pack leader has a Stormbolter and Frost Sword. And then below that is a 10-man squad of intercessors with bolt rifles, and the sergeant has a chainsword. And then I brought the 5-man squad of incursors with a Haywire Mine. Next we have a 4-man squad of aggressors with the bolters. And below that is a 5-man squad of Longfangs with...
Las cannons?
Las cannons,
yes.
Las cannons, sorry.
No problem.
And then a 5-man squad below that of Wolf Scouts with a rocket launcher, sniper rifles, and camo cloaks. And then for dedicated troop transports, I have a Rhino with Stormbolter and a Repulsor with the following gear: Heavy Onslaught Gatling Cannon, Icarus Iron Hail Heavy Stubber, Onslaught Gatling, an Icarus Rocket Pod, 2 Frag Storm, 2 Stormbolters, 2 Crack Storm, and a Twin Las Cannon.
And that is going to be 2,000 points of Space Wolves. This is the board that we are going to be playing on today. The mat itself is from Urban Mat. We have a sprinkling of trees here. Some of them are from Adam from Greenleaf Terrain. Others are from Foreground. We have some terrain here from Games Workshop, and also some of them from GameMat.eu. As for our narrative for today, this is a small little outpost where the Space Wolves come to refuel, looking for their prometheum. However, the Emperor's Children, they need some of this prometheum to make some of their combat elixirs, if you will, if you guys know what I mean. So the Space Wolves, they need to stop the Emperor's Children from stealing their sweet, sweet supply of prometheum. And yeah, that is going to be our fun little narrative for today. The mission that we are going to be playing today is going to be the Eternal War mission from Chapter Approved 2019, and it is going to be Frontline Warfare. The way this one works is we are going to be fighting over 4 objectives. We have objective number 1, 2, 3, which is hidden right over there, and number 4. So the way this works is called Take and Hold. At the start of each battle round, each player scores a number of victory points for each objective marker that they control. So we actually score 4 victory points for objective markers that we control in our opponent's deployment zone. So boom, right over here, if Josh comes and grabs this objective, 4 points, and 4 points if I have to go all the way and grab that objective marker over there. We do get 1 victory point if we control our own objective markers, and then we get 2 victory points if we control objective markers in no man's land. And that's pretty much simple. That is how Frontline Warfare works. There's additionally, Slay the Warlord, First Strike, and Line Breaker for this mission. So we're gonna go ahead and set up. I have decided, I won the roll-off initially, so I'm gonna be the attacker, Josh is gonna be the defender, so I have to go ahead and set up first. So let's go ahead into time-lapse technology. And kabam! This is what we are looking like after we've all set up. On my right flank, 10 Noise Marines, Hellbrute, followed by some cultists right in the middle. Havocs right on top of this little gantry area, followed by another Hellbrute, the big Legion-sized squad of 20 Noise Marines, followed by more Noise Marines with my Demon Prince on my left flank, and then we have more Havocs. As for the Space Wolves, we have a Dreadnought over here on the left flank, followed by 10... Intercessors. Oh my god, I forgot the name. Right in the middle, we have the Repulsor. Inside the Repulsor are actually going to be the
Aggressors.
The aggressors. Oh, the aggressors are inside. We have the big old Redemptor Dreadnought, followed by the Invictus Dreadnought, who's all the way up here. We have the 2 characters that are all by themselves, but on top of this nice kind of cylindrical thing that's filled with intoxicating elixirs, the prometheum, whichever you prefer, depends what side you're on. We have the scouts. We then have a rhino that are filled with the... Is it the veterans?
Great Hunters.
The Great Hunters, thank you. We have Njal Stormcaller back here, and then we have some of the las cannon guys, the long fangs, back up top here. And then we have guys who have, which guys are these called again?
Incursors.
The Incursors. I never really run these guys. I'm trying to figure out if they'll be really good in White Scars. So yeah, Incursors are back up here. So as it stands right now, the Emperor's Children will be going first, unless Josh can seize. Oh, that is not good. I did not want that to happen. Do you still want to go?
Of course I want to go first.
You don't have to.
I don't get to go first very often. I want to go first.
Oh, darn it. All right. Looks like we're going to Space Wolves. Turn number. This is not good. All right. Looks like I'm just going to have to brace it and take it, which is what the Emperor's Children like. All right, Josh, going into your movement phase. Where are we going to start? Starting with the Incursors, moving their 6 inches towards the objective. And depositing a mine. Boop, right over there. Next we're going to advance the Rhino. An extra 3 inches.
Right there.
The Repulsor, the big gunboat, just going 10 inches forward.
Might as well just go.
The Redemptor Dreadnought now. Making a nice little move, and then boop, right over there. Battle leader going on towards the objective, right behind the line.
We'll just put this guy right here too.
We're going to be advancing the intercessors now, getting an extra 5 inches to their movement. And getting them to go boop, right over there. And the Njaal's Stormcaller is going to be advancing. And getting, 6 inches. He is in a hurry.
Ooh, yeah. And 6. So we'll just put him here.
We are advancing a Murder Fang, getting an extra 5 inches to his movement. Having him go 13 inches down the board. And then the Invictus Tactical Suit. going down the left flank. We're going to jump right now into the psychic phase. Neil Stormcaller, what would he like to do?
I'm going to cast Stormcaller.
Okay.
6-inch bubble of cover. So 8.
Ooh, getting a 7. You want to spend a command point?
Actually, I'm pretty sure Neil gets a +1.
He is a Lord of Tempest, which means he gets +1, so he gets it right on the dot. I am out of range to stop that. I don't really think if I was within range to try and stop that. So yeah, that does go off. So everything within 6 inches of him does get cover. Next, his power is going to be?
Tempest Wrath. I'm going to cast it on that large group of Noise Marines.
Okay. What are we looking for?
At least that.
So we did successfully get it off with a 9, and it's a -1 to hit these guys. So that does go off. I cannot stop it. So now these Noise Marines are -1 to hit.
Alright, I'm going to activate a stratagem for 3 command points to give Neil a 6-inch bubble of -1 to be hit by range attacks.
We're going to go right now into the shooting phase, starting off with these snipers, who are going to be trying to target the sorcerer with the sniper rifles, and then the missile is going to go into the Noise Marines. Starting with the missile.
Frag grenade? Well, frag missile. For 5 shots. Alright, so since my Primaris Wolf Lord is within range, I'm going to reroll 1s to hit. So this is the frag.
Rerolling the 1. I'm toughness 5.
Alright.
We have 1 wounded there, no AP, so I just have my 3-up armor, which I make. And now we have the 4 sniper rifles.
3s.
We have 3 hits. I'm toughness 4.
So 4s, exploding 6s.
We have just 2. 3-up armor for the sorcerer. Ooh, he'll go ahead and take a wound. Unless it does multiple damage. No,
just 1 damage.
Yeah, so he just takes. Ooh, he'll just go ahead and take 1 wound. And just like that, the sorcerer goes ahead and takes 3 wounds. Or sorry, 1 wound. Down to 3, is what I meant. The Redemptor Dreadnought now firing the heavy onslaught Gatling cannon, targeting the big squad of Noise Marines.
Hitting on 4s.
Alright, hitting on 4s.
Rerolling 1s.
No, I got no 1s in there.
No 1s? Okay.
Strength 5 versus toughness 5. 4s to wound. Oh, looks like we have 3 in there. Alright, we have the battle leader nearby, so he can re-roll the 1s to wound. Oh, 2 more in there. Very nice. AP1 brings me to a 4-up save. Ooh, it looks like 3 will be going down. 3 will go down. That means music of the apocalypse. We have 9 shots from those 3 guys that died. They're going to be targeting this squad right over here. Hitting on 4s because of that -1. I do get to re-roll the 1s because the Demon Prince is nearby. Looking for 4s to wound. Ooh, getting 3. There's no AP on this.
Oh, we make it.
Nice.
I'm going to pop smoke on these guys since they get shot at. I don't want that happening again, so I want them to hold that objective, so that's what they're doing. -1 to hit.
Right, next we're going to have these Long Fangs who are going to be targeting the big squad of Noise Marines.
Okay.
Just getting 3 hits.
Do
Looking for 3s to wound because I'm toughness 5. I'm 3 wounds. 6-up save for the Noise Marines. Oh, I'll save 1, but 2 do go down. So, Music of the Apocalypse. We may as well just continue to fire into them. I'm now hitting them on 5s. But re-rolling the 1s. Oh, okay, I'll get 3 in there. Looking for 4s to wound. Just 2. You have your 3-up save.
I got it.
Nice. Next, the Vinikar Assassin is going to try and take out the Sorcerer.
Right.
Hitting on a 2.
2s.
He hits.
And then wounding on 2s, because he's infantry.
And he does. It was AP -3.
AP -3.
6-up save. Ooh, damage?
It's D3.
For just 1 damage.
However, so headshot says that I get to roll a D6 and on a 3-up, oh, no more wounds.
So the sorcerer just drops boop to 2 wounds.
Okay, gonna have the Invictor Warsuit fire its Frankstorm grenade launcher into those Noise Marines. D6 number of shots for just 1. Alright, hitting on 3s because it's assault. And then strength 4 versus toughness 4?
Yes.
So 4s. Okay, and no AP.
3-up save. Ooh, 1 guy does go down.
Alright, he has a heavy bolter in his left hand, so let's fire that into the Noise Marines. Hitting on 4s because he moved. And then strength 5, so 3s to wound. Just 1.
4-up save. Ooh, another one goes down. Oop.
2 Iron Hail Heavy Stubbers going into the same unit on 4s. And then strength 4, so 4s to wound.
I'm just
2.
getting 2 AP.
-1.
4 up. Ooh, and I save them both. So that's all the shooting that he has. So now we have to do the music of the apocalypse. They will be firing the 2 that died into the Marines over here. Hitting on 3s. And looking for 4s to wound. Getting 3.
3 up.
Ooh, one.
Take 1 wound. Alright, starting with the twin las cans, I'll be putting those into the Hellbrute
From the repulsor.
from the repulsor.
Yeah, those are going into the Hellbrute. We have the Gatling cannons. All of them are going to go into the Noise Marines. And then everything else is going to go into the Cultists.
Cultists, with the exception of the Icarus rocket pod also going into Hellbrute. So starting with the twin las cannon.
Miss.
Miss
Last cannons always miss.
They always. Icarus rocket pod, it's D3 shots for 2.
2 shots.
Hitting on 4s because it likes flyers only. So 1 hit.
Okay. Looking for 4s to wound. Nothing. We're going to be combining both the heavy onslaught Gatling cannon and the regular Gatling cannon. They're the exact same profile. So we're going to be hitting on 3s. And looking for 3s to wound. -1 for a 4-up save. Oh, 2 of them do go down. And now these are going to be all the attacks that are going into the cultists.
2 Stormbolters.
Ooh, getting 2 hits. Toughness 3.
Yep, so 3s to win.
AP.
None.
6-up save. Hey, save 1. 1 dies. Ugh.
Then the Icarus Iron Hail Heavy Stubber that likes to shoot flyers, so hitting on 4s.
Ooh, getting 3 hits.
Strength 4, so 3s to wound.
3 wounds. And because of that -1, 3 cultists will die. And because we had 2 Noise Marines that died, we have Music of the Apocalypse firing into those Marines over there, hitting on 3s. It's not too bad. And then 4s to wound. Ooh, we have 4 wounds.
3 ups.
Ooh,
Fail 2.
it looks like 1 Marine will die and 1 will take a wound. Okie dokie, Dr. Jones. That's going to be the end of the shooting phase. Time for some morale. On a 5-up, I'm going to be losing some Noise Marines. Okay, they're okay. And then on a 4+, I can lose Marines. I'm not going to spend any command points. I want to use the command points that I have. So on a 4+, whew, thank goodness I rolled a 1. We're just going to go back really quickly. We are going to be popping smoke on this Rhino over here. So that's going to be the end of the turn of the Space Wolves. That's actually really cool, the fact that you stole the initiative. You put the Pepperin on the squads. Even though I didn't lose too much, it still feels like I lost quite a bit. So you will go ahead and score 2, 4, and 5 victory points. Sorry, folks, I actually have to do a leadership check on the cultists. So on a 3-up, 4-up. Yeah, that's not great. 5. So 3 cultists, 3 more run away. So now we are going to go into Emperor's Children, turn 1 proper. Let's see maybe if I can bring a little bit of pain. Starting off my moon phase, I want to go ahead and move these Noise Marines 6 inches forward, right to here. And then because I do have quite a bit of units, I'm just going to go ahead and move everything. And I'm going to show you guys where they end up after my movement phase. And this is what we're going to be looking like after my movement phase. I moved my Hellbrute 8 inches this way. I know I'm taking the -1 because of the moving element, but I need to get into a better position because I couldn't really find better targets. I moved my big squad of Noise Marines 6 along with the Sorcerer this way. Moved my Havocs up the gantry way. This guy stood still. I advanced these Noise Marines. I got a 1, unfortunately, so that's where they are going to be ending up. And then moving on to my left flank, I did end up moving these Havocs down, and then Noise Marines, they advanced, and the Demon Prince moved 12 inches with them. Going now into my Psychic phase, I'm going to be starting off with my Sorcerer. He's going to go ahead and cast Prescience onto the big squad of Noise Marines. If I do get this off, at least they'll be hitting on 3s back to normal. Hooah! Ooh, getting a 7, so that does go off.
I'm going to try and deny that.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't go off?
It does go off.
Oh, I'm going to definitely try and deny that. Alright, going to try and deny. An 8.
Nice, yeah, so you did absolutely stop that. My Demon Prince, he's going to go ahead and cast Smite. Closest target are going to be these Marines over here. Getting a 3, so that's going to fail. And then my Sorcerer, he's going to go ahead and cast Warp Time. Oh, 3, come on. Oh, brutal. Man, my dice are so hot and cold, and today they are ice. They are ice for me today. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So we're going to go right into the Shoesting phase. I'm actually going to start with these Havocs that are going to unload into this Marine squad. I'm also going to spend 1 command point for Veterans of the Long War, so they get +1 to wound. So we are going to be hitting them on 3s with their chain guns. And with Veterans looking for 2s to wound. Alrighty folks, we have a 4-up save for these guys. So we have 6 intercessors will be going down and 1 will be wounded. Next, the Noise Marines, even though they advance, do have assault weapons, so they are going to unload it to these guys. However, the Blastmaster, he's going to fire into the Warsuit. We're going to be hitting on 4s. Looking for 4s to wound. Oh.
3 up. Ooh.
Hey, 1 guy will go down. And then for the single frequency D3 shots, for a total of 3 shots. Looking for 4s to hit. Getting 2 hits. We are going to be at strength 8 to your toughness.
6.
6. 3s to wound. Getting just 1. AP2 for a 5-up save.
Nope.
It goes through. Do you want to spend a command point to reroll that?
No, I don't.
D3 damage. For a total of just 1 damage.
Okay.
Hellbrute's going next into the Warsuit. 2 shots from the Twin Las Cannon hitting on 3s.
Las Cannons miss.
Buddy, Las Cannons are awful. Alright, let's try the one that moved into the same target but on 4s. For some reason this one did it. Looking for 3s to wound. No, Las Cannons are just awful.
Las Cannons miss.
So next I'm going to go with my large squad here of Noise Marines. I really wish I had my Warp Time, but I don't. So this half is going to be firing into the Rhino. 15 shots, hitting on 6s, unfortunately. Okay, we got a couple in there. Looking for 5s to wound. Oh, we got 3 in there.
I'm in cover, so 3 2-ups. I fail 1.
And then the 2 Blastmasters for 2d3. Just kidding, 2 shots on 6s. Ah, got 2, get invested. Looking for 3s to wound. Hey, we got 1 in there. This is going to be at -2. So 4-up save.
I got it.
You would. Next, we're going to have the Havocs. They are going to be unloading all of their chain guns into these boys over here. We're going to be hitting on 4s. Looking for 3s to wound. 4-up save. It looks like we're gonna have 3 guys dropping dead.
Let's go.
All right, next we're gonna be going with these noise marines, the ones who did advance with their assault weapons. We do have some of them that are within range of these long fangs. They are just within 24 inches. So all of them are gonna be firing there, but 2 of them, Blastmaster and the big boy, the champion, are going to be going into here. Yeah, so let's go ahead and use the flamer. It's going to flame here, and then Blastmaster. We're going to use the varied frequency to go into that. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling the 1s. Looking for 4s to wound. These weapons will not be getting, these guys won't be getting cover, so you just have your 3-up save. Nice. And then we're going to flame these guys over here for 5 shots. 4s to wound. Sorry, the Doomsayer was 2, strength 5, so I had 2 3s in there, and it's -2.
Okay. So 5 up. Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then the varied frequency assault D6 for a total of 5 shots. Hitting on 4s. No rerolls to that. Looking for 4s. We have 2 at -1.
4 up.
Ooh, 1 guy will take a wound. I think that's going to be the end of my turn. I'm not going to really do any charges because I really do want to throw my Demon Prince and mop those guys up. However, I could, if I do that, then he'll just barrel down and face the onslaught of all of those las cannons later on. So I don't think I'm going to go ahead and do that. So that's, I think, going to be the end of my turn. All right, sports fans, all we have to do now is just go ahead and do the morale on these 2 gentlemen. So on a 6+, they will run. Ooh, they are A-okay. And then for these guys, they can lose D6 unless you spend 2 command points to make the model pass.
And I'm going to spend 2 command points for that.
Making sense. In terms of points, I won't be scoring a ton. I really wish that when I advanced, I had a bigger advance over here, because now I would have been closer to the objective. Same thing over here, I would have been way closer to the objective. But alas, Slaanesh is not with me today. So I'll just go ahead and score 1 victory point, bringing the current score right now to 5-1 in favor of the Space Wolves. So let's go into Space Wolves, turn number 2. We have a Murderfang now, who's going to be going 8 inches. Getting closer. And then the Intercessors, they are getting closer to the objective and reclaiming it. The Warsuits getting closer and closer. Whoa, really closer. So the Rhino has now disembarked its contents. And the Aggressors are coming out to play.
Advancing aggressors for 5 inches extra, so 10 inches.
And you know what? We're going to come back to the Grey Hunters, and they are just going to move a little bit.
Moving the Rhino. Eight inches.
Stormcaller's advancing an extra 5. So we are going to be putting him
right here.
And the Redemptor moving closer to Njal. And then the battle leader that's behind the drum, he's going to advance extra 5 inches. Where's he going?
He's going to just follow right behind. Just like we're right there.
We're actually going to take that back because Josh just wants to make sure that he has the objective. So he's bringing them back. Jumping now to the psychic phase. We're going to try Stormcaller.
Everything in cover is no.
Ooh, and that's going to be a Perils. Do you want to spend a command point for a reroll?
Yes, I do.
Okay, getting a 6 plus 1, because he gets plus 1, correct?
Yeah.
Right, so that's looking for 7. I'm going to try to stop that with my Demon Prince.
Actually, I don't get it off with a 7. I only get it off with an 8, so...
Oh, sorry, Stormcaller requires an 8, so that power does not go off. Alright, for our next power, we're going to try Tempest's Wrath on these Noise Marines. That's the one to make them -1 to hit.
Yes.
Ooh,
10.
10. That's a big one.
It's actually 11.
And 11, right.
Yeah,
so I need to show double 6s on these dice. That -1 is really brutal. But we're going to try it anyway. Double 6s. Ooh, cut half of it. I'm not going to spend a command point trying to get that other 6. So that does go off.
Alright.
Alright, jumping right into the shooting phase. Starting off with these Long Fangs with their las cannons. They are going to be targeting these Havocs. Because these Havocs can mulch down on things. So that's what they're going to be targeting. We have, what is it, 4 shots? 4 shots. Hitting on 3s.
Actually, this is the beginning of the shooting phase.
It is.
So I do get to actually declare long things when I'm supposed to.
Hey, you got it. So you're going to be re-rolling ones.
Right into there.
Alright, go for it, my friend. Oh, okay, there you go. Re-rolling the ones. Okay, you got 3 hits. Looking for 2s to wound. Oh, you got 2 in there. Thankfully, the gantry is providing me cover, so I have a 5-up save. Oh, 2 of them will die. You know what? Champion, never liked you. And we'll lose this guy over here. Vindicare Assassin trying to continue to go after the Sorcerer. The Sorcerer hasn't done anything all game, my friend.
No.
Why would you do that? Why? What did he ever do to you?
Eventually, he will do something.
No, I don't believe in that. But he's going after him anyway. So what are we looking for? 2 plus?
2 plus?
Roll me a 1.
No.
Right, that's not a 1.
No, it's not.
Roll me another 1.
Let's see.
No.
No. It's like so close.
6-up save. That goes through.
Command point?
I'm gonna take it.
Okay, alright, okay. D3. For 3.
3, oh, that is enough to take out the Sorcerer. Bang, bang.
Incursors are going to fire 2 shots into these Chaos... Havocs, okay. Hitting on 3s. Nothing. Well, no, Niall advanced, so we're going to use his Cyber Raven Nightwing to try to shoot some of those Noise Marines down.
Okay.
Assault D6, so D6 is 5 shots. Hitting on 3s. For
4?
4.
Looking for 5s to wound.
Have 2.
3-up save. And I make them both. The Grey Hunters now are going to unload into the Noise Marines.
Hitting on 3s.
Looking for 4s to wound. We got 7 wounds, 3-up save. Made them all.
Nice.
We're going to have the Rhino now. It's going to fire its Stormbolter into the toughness 5 Noise Marines.
Go. Hitting on 3s.
We have 3 hits.
Wounding on 5s.
Ooh, getting 1 in there. 3-up save. Ooh, one of them does die. I will have this guy die, and then Music of the Apocalypse. 3 shots into this squad right over here, hitting on 3s, getting 2, and 4s to... Alright, because the -1, I apologize. 4s to wound, just getting 1. You have a 3-up save.
Make it? I make it.
Nice.
Alright.
Now we're going to have the big old Dreadnought targeting these Noise Marines right beside the Demon Prince.
Stormbolter first, just outside of rapid fire range. On 3s.
Getting 2. Rerolling 1s because right beside the Wolf Lord. For an extra hit.
4s to wound.
Getting 1. 3-up save. Another one dies. Brutal. We're going to be combining all the Gatling cannons in here because they have the exact same profile. Just makes sense. Hitting on 3s. And re-rolling the 1s. Looks like we have 2, 3 1s in there. Oh, we got 4 1s. I lied. And the re-roll. 5. Yeah, there we go. Looking for 3s to wound being strength 5. Oh, that's all of them. Wow.
Yeah.
That is going to be 6 wounds at -1. That's going to give me a 4-up save. So 3 of them will die. So because 4 have died and that's all of his shooting, I have to go ahead and do my Music of the Apocalypse. We're going to go ahead and fire into the Grey Hunters, hitting on 3s. and re-rolling the ones because of the Demon Prince. Looking for 4s to wound. We have 4 wounds, 3 up save. Looks like 2 will die. Next, we're going to be going with the Invictus War Suit. Where are we going to be putting all of our shots?
His grenade launcher will be going into the cultist, and then the rest of his shots, his incendium, his iron hail heavy stubber, and his heavy bolter, are going into these havocs up top.
Okay.
Alright, for the grenade launcher, how many shots is 4? He moved, so he's hitting on 4s. Well, actually, I think it's an assault weapon, so 3s. Okay, and strength 4, so 3s. 2.
6 up save for the cultists. 2 of them will go down.
I'm going to start with the incendium cannon first. 2d6 auto hits for 6. Strength 5, so 3s to wound. That is 5 wounds.
3 up save for cover. 2 of them will go down. We'll have this guy and this guy. Starting with the heavy bolter.
Okay. On 4s, nothing. 2 iron hail heavy stubbers on 4s.
Getting 4.
And then strength 5. Strength 4. So 4s.
2. 3 up saves, and he makes it. So next we're going to be going with the aggressors. 1 aggressor is going to be firing into the cultists. The other 3 are going to be firing into the noise marines.
Yep. Alright, let's start with the cultists. So d6 random shots will be 2 shots for a total of 8 shots. 8 shots, so hitting on 3s. Strength 4, 3s to wound.
6 up save. 3 cultists will die.
The other 3 will go into the noise marines, so 3d6 random numbers of shots. So
Nice.
13 plus 18, 31.
Alrighty, so these are going to be hitting on 3s and wounding on 5s.
On 5s.
3 up save. Make them all.
I'm going to have my repulsor shoot next. He's going to use his twin las cannon and Icarus rocket pod into the Hellbrute that's right over here behind the tree line. His onslaught cannon and heavy onslaught will end up going into the havoc that's up top here, and then I'll pump everything else into those 3 cultists back there. Let's try las cannons. So 2 shots on 3s. So
Getting 1. T7 versus
So-
strength 9, so 3s to wound.
3s. Okay.
Got 1 in there.
Yeah.
6 up save for the Hellbrute. Nope, goes through for d6 damage. Ooh, for 4 damage. Hellbrute drops down to 4 wounds remaining.
Alright. Icarus rocket pod on the same target. Number of shots is 3.
We're going to be hitting on 4s. Getting 2. Looking for 4s to wound. Getting 1. I've got a 4 up save. And I make it. And now I have the Gatling cannon into that lone havoc.
On 3. 4s. Yeah, 4s. No.
We're hitting him on 3s and then looking for 3s to wound. 4 at 3 up armor save. He might actually survive this. No, he's dead as a doornail. Boop, 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 boop.
We'll do 2 frag storm grenade launchers first. Number of shots is 5. Hitting on 3s.
Getting 3 hits. 3s to wound. Getting 2. 6 up save for the cultists. 2 cultists die. Boop. Boop. And now we have the 2 storm bolters. We have 3 hits.
3s.
Getting 3. 6 up, and he's dead. Last to be the cultist. He's dead.
These 2 intercessors have line of sight to the noise marines in the back, so we're gonna go with auxiliary grenade launcher and just a bolt rifle shot. Let's do crack. So hitting on 3s, nothing. And then bolt rifle. That hits.
Toughness 5.
So 5s,
Nothing.
nothing.
The Hellbrute, now that it's at the end of the phase, he has the Crazed special ability. So that means on a 6+, he can fire. Nope, he does not. So we're going to go right to the charge phase. Josh, where'd you like to start?
Let's go and Victor into the Hellbrute.
All right, he has 2 shots with the last cannons on 6s. Nothing. Your charge distance for him.
All right, let's go over here. 5?
Looks like a 5. Yeah, it's 4 inches, so gets in there. Murder Claw is going to be charging into the Noise Marine, so we're absolutely going to go ahead and Overwatch. First, I'm going to try to flame ya for D6 for a total of 4. Looking for 5s to wound. Woo, we have 3 at -2. 5 up save. Ooh, he's going to take 3 wounds. Then the shots from everyone else, except for the Blastmaster. Nothing. And then single frequency for D3 for a total of 3 shots. Looking for 6s. We have 1 in there. Strength 8, toughness 7.
Toughness 7?
Looking for 3s. Hey, we have it. That's going to be at, I think it's -2. I'm going to double check.
I think so.
Yeah, -2, absolutely.
5 up? Nothing.
Ooh, for D3 damage. Ooh, for 2 damage.
Ooh.
Dropping him down to 2 wounds remaining.
3.
Oh, sorry, 3 wounds.
Yeah.
And the charge distance for him. Ooh, double
He gets
ones.
to reroll though.
Oh, he does, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. 7 inches.
That would be bad.
And he does, boom, get in right to there. Great Hunters making a charge into the Noise Marines. We have some Overwatch. We're gonna do the Doom Siren first, actually. D6. Ooh, for 5 shots. Looking for 3s to wound. Oh, really? Come on. Getting only 1 at -2.
Alright,
That's unfortunate.
5 up. I don't make it.
So 1 guy goes down.
This guy.
Everyone else on 6s. Reroll. Oh my goodness. Rerolling the 1s.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Looking for 4s to wound. Not so much. Getting only 1. 3 up save. And make it. Then we have the Blastmaster for varied. For 6 shots for him. Looking for 6s. And rerolling the 1s. Okay, we got 2 in there. Nothing. Jeez. Charge distance.
A 5?
And that just barely makes it. But that's where these guys are ended up. Just like that.
How much?
All right, we have this Rhino. It's going to be brave. It's going to be charging right into these big blob here of Noise Marines. That's a lot of Overwatch coming. We're going to be starting first with the Doom Siren for D6 for 4. Looking for 5s. Nothing. 2 Blastmasters for single frequency. We have a total of 4 shots. On 6s. No, we have 1 in there. Pretty nice. Looking for 3s to wound. Of course, I would get it too. 33 shots on 6s. Cocked. Alright, there's a 1. Looking for 5s to wound. Hey, we have 3 in there. We have no AP.
3 up armor save? He takes a wound. Range.
Alright, Rhino, come at me, bro. Yeah, with your 6 inches. Yeah, 6 inches. Slanesh loves it. Beep, beep.
Beep, beep. I'm gonna charge the incursors in with the Noise Marines. 6 will get it.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and heroically intervene with my Demon Prince. Because he does have fly, he can fly over models. So he's just going to right to here. Boom, just like that. Alright, so starting off the combat phase, we're going to be going with the Invictus Warsuit.
5 attacks on 3s because of Shock Assault.
Getting 3 hits. And looking for 2s to wound, being strength 14.
14, yeah. 2.
3 wounds. I have a 6 up save. I make 1 of them, so 2 do go through for 3 damage.
3 damage apiece.
That's enough to kill it. On a d6, does he explode? Oh, he explodes for d3 mortal wounds. Oh, for 2 mortal wounds on him.
Down to 10.
Because I have the the Emperor's Children, we have to essentially go with like the Age of Sigmar, where it's you go, I go now. Because of their special rule. I'm going to actually attack with these Emperor's Children, or these Noise Marines, and they are going to go ahead and attack the Dreadnought. Alrighty, we have all these attacks because of Hateful Assault hitting on 3s. And then we have 5 death to the False Emperor. I'll get 2 more in there. Looking for 5s to wound. We have a total of 5 wounds. This theoretically could do it if, Josh decides to roll pretty poorly. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it could happen.
Oh, there it is! He takes 3 wounds. Now, Josh, do you want to spend a command point to reroll one of those?
How many more attacks are going into Murderfang?
That's all my attacks.
Then I will try to reroll that. Can we make a 3 or higher? We can!
Oh, Murderfang is alive with 1 wound remaining. Grey Hunters are going to go next.
Alright. Chain Swords, 15 attacks on 2s. 4s to wound.
3 up save, and 1 will die.
Alright, 3 from the Wolfguard Pack Leader, Frost Sword. That is 1.
Okay.
And then Strength 5, so 3s.
Wound.
Okay. 1 hit.
-3 for a 6 up save, and another one will die. So, Music of the Apocalypse. The 2 that died, they are going to fire into the Long Fangs, hitting on 3s, re-rolling the 1s because of the Demon Prince. So that's going to be all hits. Looking for 4s to wound. Oh, wow. Missing only once. So that's going to be 5 wounds.
3 ups. Ooh.
Oh, wow. Nice roll.
Nice.
Next, I'm going to have my big squad here of Noise Marines go ahead and attack the Rhino. Alright, we've gone ahead and piled in. We have all these attacks hitting on 4s because that spell is still off. And we've got a couple of death to the False Emperor. 4 death to the False Emperor. Looking for 5s to wound. We have 10 wounds, 3 up save.
Okay, 4.
4 wounds.
4 wounds, yeah.
And Cursors are going to go up next against the Marines.
Okay, 7 attacks on 3s, with 6s being exploding hits. Alright, so Strength 4, wounding on 4s.
3 up save. Ooh, 4 go down. That's not good. That's actually the entire squad.
Ooh.
Alright, so I'm going to be splitting up my attacks for the fire for Music of the Apocalypse. 2 guys are going to fire into Longfangs, and then we're going to have the single frequency go into this guy, and then the leader with his gun is going to go into these guys over here. So let's start with the 2 guys into Longfangs. No re-rolling 1s. We're looking for 4s to wound. Just have 2. You have your full save. 3 up.
Got it.
Oh, man, these guys do not want to go down. Single frequency for D3 shots. We have a total of 3 shots, hitting on 3s. Re-rolling the 1s. And then strength 8 to your toughness 8? 7?
7. Hold on.
Okay. Looking for 3s to wound. Just getting 1, AP -2.
5 up then. I feel it.
For D3 damage. For a total of 3 damage. And then the sergeant hitting on that. And then looking for 4s to wound. Just 1 into these guys. Here you have your full armor.
AP?
3, nothing.
Okay. 3 up.
No. One of these guys will die.
Alright.
So these are going to be all the attacks from the Demon Prince. He's got 7 attacks, plus 1 for Hateful Assault, plus 1 for Heroically Intervening. So he's going to be hitting on 2s. That's going to be everything, and then 1 more for Hateful Assault. Or not Hateful Assault, but Death of the False Emperor, which does not... Oh, he can't reroll 1s.
Yeah.
Alright, there it is.
There you go.
And I should be mentioning that all of these are going to be going to these guys over here. He is going to be at strength... Well, how did I say he gets plus 1 strength? Yeah, he is actually going to get plus 1 strength because he did perform a heroic intervention. So he's going to be at strength 8, looking for 2s to wound. Which is going to be with all of these. We have 10 5-up saves. And that is going to be the entire squad whoosh, wiped out. We actually do have to resolve that the mine does go off because the Demon Prince did go within 3 inches. And is it D3 mortal wounds?
2 up to see if it's a dud. It is not a dud, so D3 mortal wounds for 2.
Okay, he goes down to 6 wounds remaining. We're gonna have the Rhino go next.
D3 plus 1 because of shock assault. So 3 attacks on 6s. Nothing. Alright, 8 attacks from Murder Fang because he charged.
Looking for 2s to wound. Oh, that's with everything.
Yep.
3 up save. Oh, sorry, 6 up save. Woo! Well, that's a lot of them dead. That is going to be the entire squad wiped out, which does mean Music of the Apocalypse. So for Music of the Apocalypse, we're going to throw 3 grenades into Murder Fang on 3s. We have 2 grenades. Toughness 7?
Toughness 7.
So looking for 5s. Ooh, nothing. 3 shots from our guns are going to go into the aggressors on 3s. Okay, we got 4 of them there. Looking for 4s to wound. Are they? They're toughness 4, right?
Toughness 5.
Oh, they're toughness 5.
Travis armor.
Jeez. All right, so we have 2 wounds.
Okay.
All right, yeah, you have your full save.
Okay, 3 up. Got it.
Good. And then we're going to use the flamer into them for D6 for just 2. You're just going to take 1.
Okay. And
It's -2 into the aggressors.
okay, alright. 5 up. Alright, they failed 1, so drops them down to 2 wounds.
And then the squad gets completely removed. Whoops, come here. Murder Fang, stop.
No, murder.
We don't have any morale to do, so we just have points. You will be scoring 4 because you do hold this one. For here, you score another 2, and then you score the 1 back on your objective. So you're scoring another 7 points. Ouch. Bringing the current score right now to 12-1. Oof, that's really going to hurt. I really got to come back from this one. So we're going to go to Emperor's Children, turn number 2. I'm going to go ahead and have these Havocs go this way 6 inches.
Take those guys out.
My Hellbrute, man. Fortunately, the Hellbrute has to go 4 inches, and then he's going to go 4 inches to here, because he's going to have to go after this suit, because he's near my objective. I don't really have much to move, because if I fall back with them, they can't shoot, which is really unfortunate, so they're just going to continue to fight this this Rhino, maybe do something later. If I fall back with the Demon Prince, I can't fight with him, so he's just a really big open target later on, and I need to get some kind of objective. Yeah, so what I'm going to do at the end, I don't really have any other models to do anything with. I just had some really bad turns. So what I'm going to do at the end of my turn is just drop down my Obliterators right down over here with the Terminator Lord and maybe try to reclaim this flank. So I'm going to go right into the Psychic phase now. I think I have to actually ignore points. And yeah, I'm going to have to ignore the points right now and just try to kill things as much and worry about points later on late game. Because I'm at a huge disparity. So we're going to go for... Ooh, we're going to go for Smite right over here. Which we do. Do you want to try to stop it? Yeah.
Here we go. And an 8.
An 8, yeah. You got it. So that's a deny. Hellbrute's going to try to shoot to take out this Invictus suit on 4s. Oh, we got 2, a 4 and a 6. Looking for 3s to wound. We just get 1.
Okay.
-3.
So we got our 6 up.
No. For D3 damage. Oh, sorry, D6 damage. For just 2 damage.
Okay. Command point?
No, I'm not going to save it.
Okay.
Next, we're going to have these Havocs. They're going to load everything that they have into the last cannon squad, the Long Fangs. Hitting on 3s. Looking for 3s to wound. We have 16 wounds at -1, but you do have cover.
3 up.
Just 3 of them will go down. And now we are going to go with the Obliterators, and they're going to be firing into the Repulsor. We're going to start off with their Strength, 6 plus D3. Only going to be Strength 7. You know what? I'm going to spend a command point on that. Hey, look at that. Going back down to strength 7. The AP, it's going to be AP 3. And then the damage will be damage 2. They are going to be hitting on 3s. Rerolling the 1s because of the Chaos Lord nearby. Looking for 5s to wound. We have 4 6-up saves.
Just one?
For a total of 2 damage apiece.
Alright, 6 damage.
That's going to be the end of my shooting because I don't have much left. So I'm going to spend 2 command points for Endless Cacophony. And I'm going to have the Obliterators try it again. So let's see the strength. D3. The AP. Alright, AP2. And then the damage. Alright, on 3s. No, what? I hate 2s. Looking for 5s to wound.
4 ups. I fail 2.
You just take 2 damage. Mint. Totally worth 2 command points. Man, the Obliterators are totally feast or famine, folks. Terminator will fire a combi plasma into an aggressor. Rerolling the 1s. We hit. I'm not supercharging it. Hey, we do wound.
Okay. AP minus 3, I assume?
Yep.
Okay. 6 up. Nothing.
Takes a wound. The Obliterators are just going to go ahead and charge these 2 Marines here.
Let's just do a crack grenade. Well, from auxiliary grenade launcher. So 6? No. And then rapid fire from the other bolt gun. Nothing.
Alright, Obliterators their charge distance. Nothing. And the Hellbrute has to go ahead and make his charge. Overwatch.
Incendium cannon first. 2d6 auto hits for 2. Strength 5, so 5s. Nothing. Okay. 2 Iron Hail Heavy Stubbers. That is 2 hits. Strength 4, so 5s to wound. 1. AP minus 1.
Whoa. Ooh, goes through.
Heavy Bolter. 3 shots. Nothing. And then a Frag Storm Grenade Launcher. D6 number of shots, 3. Then on 6s, 1. Strength 4, so 5s. Nothing.
Survey says... Oh, getting a 7.
Ooh, that was close.
Crash. So the Hellbrute with his 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. Woo! Wowzers. He does not get Death to the False Emperor. That would have been amazing. Looking for 2s to wound. Alright, we have a total of 4 wounds. We have 6-up saves.
Nothing.
Ooh, they all go through for 3 damage apiece.
Does he blow up? No.
He does not, but that does take the suit right out. And then the Demon Prince is going to try to finish this guy off here on 2s. Death to the False Emperor.
Oh man, I hope he can do it.
He's going to do it. Looking for 3s to wound. Okay.
That was close.
5-up saves, and he's dead.
Yep. That was close.
Shh. And now we have to go ahead and fight with all of these Marines again into the Rhino. We are going to be hitting that Rhino on 4s still. 6 death to the False Emperor. 5 to wound. Total of 6 wounds.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's enough. Oh,
That's enough to kill him, I
yeah.
think.
Because 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's enough to take it out.
Yeah.
Spending the last command point
To save my
it.
Rhino.
Oh no!
Still fails.
Does it explode?
Let's hope so.
No, it does not. And that is going to be it for my turn. Actually, we do have some morale to do over there for the long things.
Yeah, that's true.
On a 5-up. Ooh, 2 of them are going to disappear.
My will be or no, sorry. It'll be
and they shall know no fear.
They shall know fear. Okay.
Oh, they're
All
good.
right, there we go. Yeah.
in terms of points, though, I will be scoring 2 for reclaiming my objective over here, and then I'll get 1 for an extra 3. So right now, I'm sitting at 4 points, so the score is 12-4. It's not looking too good here, folks. So Josh and I have been talking about it. I think I'm going to go ahead and call this game. I know my reinforcements just came down, but I've had really, really bad rolling this game, and Josh seizing the initiative and getting super, super high points very, very early on. I don't really see how this can be a very entertaining game at all, because what will happen next turn, he and I both talked about it, he doesn't have to shoot. All he has to do is have these guys move on top of this objective. He then has it, because I just have 1 character on it. He then moves all of this, claim my objective back over here, which is completely feasible because he even has this guy over here. Boom, he grabs then my objective, and then he has all of the objectives, giving him another 7 points, which brings it to like 19-4 or something crazy like that.
Something like that, yeah. Actually.
Yeah, and then all he has to do is shoot all this, which he can conceivably do with just this over here, and then all I'm really left with is my obliterators and these guys over here. And then you can go for Slay the Warlord with your las cannons and these guys over here, which you can conceivably get. You can get Linebreaker, but then I'll get Linebreaker as well. That washes each other out, so then it'll go to 20 victory points to 5. Yeah. So yeah, this game is it's completely over, folks. There's no way that I can come back from it. So I think, Josh, you seizing that initiative and then you putting on the hurt very early on, it felt like you didn't do a lot, but you did enough.
Yeah.
And then my Psyker really underperforming. And then I think this is the worst dice rolls I've ever had in a game of Warhammer. Like, I've been rolling horrible today. We've even been talking like off camera. It was just horrendous. I don't know what's been going on today. We've even been like, hey, why don't you try off camera? It's just been bad. I don't know what the heck's been going on today.
Yeah, he tried to roll a couple of dice off of camera just to see if maybe he could get his luck going, and it just kept rolling 2s, 3s, 4s.
Yeah, I don't know what's been going on today, folks, but it's just been a bad, bad day. But yeah, I'm gonna try this one more time. Maybe mix it up. Maybe add in some demons of Slanesh. Maybe have a little bit more combat potential.
Yeah.
See how that goes. But just today's just not my day. And you hit me, I think, a little too hard, especially coming on this turn too. Just nothing that I can do in terms of points. Cannot come back. So Josh, my man, thank you so much.
Hey.
Yeah, I know when I've been beat, and I think just dragging the game on, it just doesn't make sense. So I think, and I don't think anyone really wants to see a slaughter. Maybe some people want to see that, but tactically it doesn't make sense. So everyone, thank you so much for watching. We're gonna jump into the vault where there is going to be another Emperor's Children game. I'm gonna try them out again. So everyone, thank you so much for watching this game. Hopefully it's been fun where I'm trying the Emperor's Children out again and showing off some of the new stratagems that they can do. Having toughness 5, you know what? They're still pretty resilient.
Oh yeah.
It definitely makes a difference and gives them a lot of opportunities. But and obliterators, they very much are feast or famine. They'll roll really, really high, or they won't. They you know what? I don't know. I'm gonna try obliterators out one more time, but I think they're too much of a point sink, even with the new decrease that they got, because they used to be like 300 and something points, but now they're like 285. I still don't think that they are worth their weight in gold. But everyone, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy wargaming, folks.